Hey guys, Nintendo Hodge back here with a Christmas pickup video. This is going to be everything that I received as well as my wife and kids received over Christmas that's video game related, or maybe not all video game related, but some really cool stuff that I figured I'd share anyways. So as you can see, I'll just start with the stuff on the table here. My son, big into Skylanders, so we got a couple different Skylanders for Christmas. And then my daughter and my wife are big into the Amiibos with regards to Animal Crossing. So I believe it was these guys in a 3-pack, and this was an individual one, but it was 3-pack and an individual. I can't remember. I don't know all their names, but my wife and my daughter do. So anyways, that was my daughter's present from us for her for Christmas, so she really liked those. And then as you saw on the intro, my shirt here is the lovely On It Little League t-shirt here. I got that from my wife for Christmas. She got a Animal Crossing shirt, and I got this one. And then we got my son a Pikmin shirt. And that's from a website called Redbubble. We also got a couple stickers with it. I don't know if anybody knows the site or not, but it's a really great site and really cool designs that they have on that site. So if anybody's looking for any video game related t-shirts, definitely check them out. So I believe their website's just redbubble.com. So really cool stuff that they have there. I'll show a couple other things that my wife got, or that I got her and my kids got her for Christmas. Again, it's not video game related, but just some really cool stuff. I got her a copy of the Back to the Future Yahtzee. I don't know if there's any Yahtzee fans out there, or Back to the Future fans, but it's really cool. It looks just like the flux capacitor. We haven't opened it yet. I'm hoping she does want to open it, because it'd be pretty cool to give it a shot and try it out. So she got that for me. Actually, I'll just put it over here on the ground so it's out of the way. And then as well for me, you'll see a theme here. I got her a copy of the Back to the Future, The Complete Adventures on Blu-ray. Where's the best spot? I'll hold that over here. And if you press the little button down here, I don't know how well it'll show. Oh yeah, the flux capacitor lights up there. This is very cool. So in this, you get the Blu-ray as well. It's a 30th anniversary Trilogy Blu-ray. And then in it as well is a copy of Back to the Future, the complete animated series. I remember watching that one when I was a kid. It's like 24 episodes, I think, so almost 10 hours of footage on that. I don't remember a lot about it. I do remember seeing it though. And then as well in here there's a visual history of Back to the Future. Lots of cool pictures and things in here. So again, my wife is a huge Back to the Future fan. So this was a perfect gift when I saw it, and it was very reasonably priced. I ordered it from Amazon. I knew she would like it, so that was a no-brainer to get that one for her, so she really was happy with that one. And then another thing I got my wife, this was actually a little before Christmas, maybe kind of an early Christmas present. My wife's a big Luigi's Mansion fan, and they have these new figures at EB Games. We didn't get it at EB, we got it at a local comic shop. But it's Luigi with his vacuum cleaner. Very cool looking piece for Luigi's Mansion 2. I'm assuming these are made in China, but they have a couple other ones. We got my son one for Christmas. It's upstairs, so I won't show it in the video, but Tanuki Mario. And then they also have, it was the Yoshis, and I think there's original Mario as well. There's a whole bunch in this series, and you can get them at EB Games, I know. And again, we got hers at a local comic shop, so she was really happy to get that. Again, she's a huge Luigi's Mansion fan, so that worked out good. So now I'll show you a bunch of the games that we ended up getting my kids for Christmas. First one we got here is Lego Dimensions. My son's been asking for this forever. It is a really fun game. We've played, I don't know, maybe an hour or two into it already, and it is loads of fun. We got him this as well as the Emmett from the Lego Movie character to go with it. And so you start the game up if you haven't played it, and you end up having to build the portal, because that's part of the game, is reassembling the portal, and then you're going to try to collect pieces for the portal to restore the Lego Dimensions, I guess, back to where they were. And then my wife, previously I bought her the Back to the Future one to go with it. We've had that for a while before my son got the game, so he got this from Santa Claus. He was ecstatic to get it. I'm assuming eventually we'll have to go and buy some more of the sets. We're looking forward to the Ghostbuster one when that one comes out. So if anybody has this and hasn't played it, definitely play it. A lot of fun. And if you haven't and you're into those style of games, Skylanders, or I guess Skylanders is only the really other one. There isn't really any with the Amiibos yet. but that style of game, and you like any of the older Lego games, Lego Star Wars, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Harry Potters, you'll like this. So picking up a lot of fun. Then the next one we got my son was the Angry Birds Trilogy on the Wii U. He really loves Angry Birds. He has it on the tablet, and he also has it on his 3DS, but now he can play it on the Wii U. And we picked up my daughter a copy of Just Dance Disney Party 2. She's big into the Just Dance games, and she's really started to get into music lately. So this is good for her. Lots of her favorite songs on here from her shows that she watched. If anybody has kids, you'll know them. If you don't, I won't bore you with them. And then a couple days before Christmas, my son saw a commercial on TV, and he said, "Oh, I want to get that game, Daddy." And we hadn't got it for him yet, and we're like, okay, well, last minute gift, I guess we'll go grab it. And I know my wife and I like the previous ones in the series, so we picked this up for him as well, last minute Christmas gift, and that's Little Big Planet 3 on the PS3. We put in a little bit of time to this so far. My son was playing it by himself last night, and I'm finding, and let me know if anybody else has played this, maybe the PS4 version is different, the load times are horrible in this, and the game seems to lock up a couple times. It actually locked up on us after my son died, and it's supposed to respawn you automatically, and it didn't. The game just sat there. It wasn't frozen. The music was still playing in the background, the animations were going, but for whatever reason, we ended up having to restart the game. I mean, it's lots of fun. I'm enjoying it, and he's enjoying it, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem to be there. Maybe there's an update. Actually, maybe that's what it is. I think I just had an epiphany. Pretty sure there's an update that needs to be downloaded for it, and we haven't done that, so it probably fixes some glitches in it. So I think I just answered my own question. Now these are the gifts that I got for Christmas from my family, so we'll go through those ones. First one I got here was The Monkey King, The Legend Begins on the Wii. I've never played this. I saw somebody talk about it in a video, and for the life of me, I cannot remember who it was. They gave it really good reviews, saying it was a good throwback. I want to say it was based off of an arcade game, so if that's the case, I want to say it was GameSack that I saw did the video on it. If anybody remembers, let me know. But they said it was an arcade port, or was a port over from another gen system to this. And I mean, it was an expensive game, but it's supposed to be really fun. So I got that one. This is one I've been wanting to get. Next up, I got a copy, and some of you may have seen my post, as DuckTales Remastered on the Wii U, and I've actually already beaten this. It's not a very long game. It was about 6 hours or so, and again, I beat it on easy. I'll go back and play it on the next difficulty up, but it is fun. Definitely a good remake of the original game. I own the original on the Nintendo. I don't remember a lot about it, just more of the worlds than anything. I didn't play it a whole lot when I was a kid. It was a really hard game. And again, this is pretty difficult, but you got unlimited continues, at least in easy mode. I'm not sure the next level up. And all the levels are there that were there before. The moon, the Amazon, what was it, African rainforest. I can't remember them all. Transylvania. And the story follows a similar story to the other one with lots of cutscenes. And it was really good. There's voiceover in it, so that helps out as well. I mean, I like that when they do that in the game. So yeah, if you can pick this one up and you haven't, definitely do it. It's a really great game. And then the last one I got here, and this is the next one I've started to play. I don't know how far into it I am, but I'm immensely enjoying it. I've seen tons of people talk about it, saying they've enjoyed it, and that is the Shovel Knight. This is awesome. Such a well done game. I'm glad they released the physical copy. I never owned the download. If they didn't release a physical, I probably would have ended up getting the download. This is such a great throwback to the 8-bit era of games. It's a cross between, I mean, DuckTales, Castlevania, Mega Man, even throw in, I guess, Zelda 2. It just combines all those. And the other thing I really love about this game, if you open it up here, it comes with an instruction manual. Like, you don't see this nowadays. I love that they've done this. And it's a nice thick one. It explains everything in here about what the game's about, what does what, how to do what. Like, they need to have these. I really miss manuals. I know they want to save on cost and they put the digital ones on, but these are way better. If you haven't picked this game up and you are an 8-bit person, go grab it when you can. It's so fun. I can't wait to sit down and play it some more. The difficulty's there. The first level isn't too bad, but as you get going, it definitely gets harder and harder, which, that's what she said. And yeah, I can't wait to get back into it and keep continuing playing it. Pick it up if you have not. Very, very fun. And then the last game I got for Christmas, totally forgot about this one already. I went and grabbed it here, and that is Darius Twin on the Super Nintendo. This is one I've been looking for a while, and I forgot how hard this game was. I sat down and tried it on Boxing Day, and it's a tough game. One of those memory-style side-scrolling shooter games, but it is loads of fun. My buddy actually ended up getting this for Christmas as well. It was just kind of coincident that we each happened to get it. There's a little ding on the top of the label here, but other than that, it's great shape and it works. I mean, Taito puts out some really great games. So if you like shooters and you don't have this one, pick it up for sure. A couple other items I got that weren't video games, but they're video game related, I'll show you now here. First one I got, I already opened it. My son wanted to open it, and that's the 8-bit Donkey Kong. I love these World of Nintendo figures, so we got 8-bit Donkey Kong here. Very, very cool looking. I also got 8-bit Link. He hasn't been opened yet, so I'm not sure if I'm going to open him or not. I have other ones in my cupboard that I haven't opened yet, so I might just leave him sealed. And then last one, I actually picked this up myself. I think it was Christmas Eve, and I was doing some last minute shopping, and I'm going to keep this sealed. I think I haven't decided yet again, and that's Deku Link. So I was looking, I don't know if anybody saw it before, but I was looking for Skull Kid Link because I have not been able to find them anywhere, and I was looking to try to find him, and I stumbled across Deku Link. I didn't even know that this one had been released yet, so very awesome to get that. I was looking at the back of it, and there's an 8-bit red Link that also is coming out that I want to try to get my hands on, and then a purple Pikmin. My wife collects Pikmin. Over here on the shelf, you won't be able to see it, but we got her a yellow Pikmin for Christmas from the other series before this. So very cool pieces. If you collect any of the Nintendo toys, these are awesome ones to get. They have an 8-bit Mario and 8-bit Luigi as well, like the Donkey Kong one here and the Link one. But I figured I have enough, and I'll just stick with these ones. And then the last thing I got for Christmas for my wife, video game related, this is so cool. It's definitely smaller than what I thought. That's what she said. Sorry. And some people may have this. I've never seen it before until recently. And it's a Club Nintendo. I'll kind of show it here, and then I'll give you a better shot of it here. But it's Club Nintendo playing cards. So if you open it up here, and they're factory sealed, so I'm probably not even going to open these guys because I don't want to damage them as much as I would love to open them and look at it. But they're little, like, do you remember getting those mini playing cards? And you would use them at school or on a bus or whatever to play cards as a kid. These are those size, but they're from Nintendo. And it was, I guess, a Club Nintendo rewards thing, just a throwback to Nintendo's history of how they used to be into cards back in the day. And some of these prints are really, really cool. I'll give you a close-up shot of them here. But there's the little tiny box that they were in. And then if you look at the sides here, there's some pictures of the cool cards that are in it. I would love to open it, but I don't think I'm going to just because it's such a unique little piece. I've never seen one of these before. Very, very neat little piece to have in my collection. I'm a big Nintendo fan, and Club Nintendo stuff, I have a bunch over there. When I do a game rooms tour, you'll see it. So this is a really cool piece to add into my collection. And I got one more pickup here for you that we did just a couple weeks before Christmas. It was actually at the same store that we picked up Luigi. They dabble in some video games as well, and that was Contra 4 on the DS. This is supposed to be a really hard Contra game, and I had recently just picked up the other Contra in my pickup video for the Genesis, so I was glad to grab this one and put it in the collection too. Like I said in my previous video, I don't think there's too many more Contras that I need to get. Just the expensive one on the Nintendo, and I'm not even going to worry about that unless somehow I miraculously find it for really cheap. So that was it for Christmas stuff I got. I think we did pretty good on Christmas. My kids got spoiled, my wife got spoiled, I got spoiled. It was a good Christmas all around. I hope everybody else had a really good Christmas. Let me know what you guys got down below. I'd love to hear. I've heard a lot of some people's pickups, and I've seen pictures online. But if I don't follow you on Facebook, or if I haven't seen any tweets or anything from me, let me know what you guys got. I'd be interested to hear. Thanks again for watching. Remember to game on and game often.